Hello everybody, my name is Anthem. Welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Italy. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So we're actually losing money. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're technically at war. But you know, the Congo's here. The Congo's going to help us. Basically full occupy and annex Ethiopia. So that is going to be fantastic. I wanted to annex Ethiopia a long time ago. And this will definitely make the borders in Africa look a lot nicer. We'll do what the Italians in real life never could. Well, they did in like 1936, but still, forget about that. Yeah, so I want you guys to go back up here, protect against the British, the Congo. Like, what's your military tech at? 18 out of 30, that's pretty good. We're at what, 21? Like, they're not too far behind. I'll subsidize them. I'll pay them some money. I mean, it's going to cost a lot, but as long as this war is, they're fighting the war on my behalf. I should give them some support. Also, I'll subsidize the Polish. I'll subsidize the Belgians, because they're all fighting people I don't want them to, like, they're all fighting people I don't like. So I feel like that is fine. I'm not going to subsidize it. I'm not going to subsidize, I could subsidize Serbia as well. But they're already at 200, so I don't think their opinion of me is going to change that much. Oh, in Ethiopia. You should have thought better. You should have just never rebelled or kicked my guys out of your country. I don't know exactly what it was you did, but either way, you shouldn't have done whatever it was you did. Yeah, so now that Russia's a great power, they're definitely going to be a little bit of a nuisance. People are trying to influence themselves in Spain, not surprised. Congo. I wish there was a way so these can like change red if people were friendly and getting influence. Like that would be pretty useful. Belgium. You're actually at war with Britain and France, which are two people, I think. No, you're neutral with everybody. I forgot about that. So Switzerland. Do I need to worry about you? I don't think so. It's just, I guess it's not really anybody. It's not too concerning. And you are like 100% occupied. They will accept. Sorry. Oh, look at our beautiful colonial power. It's absolutely wonderful. But that means there's probably going to be a lot of recruitment over in this area. So let us, recruit a new African army. So we'll do 2 cannons. Well, no, we need 4 cannons. So about 4 cannons, we'll build an engineer, we'll build a hussar, which is here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll build a brand new army. Isn't that wonderful? You actually mobilized against the Ethiopians. I feel like that's a bit much, but also, is there any more troops we can build over here in Italy? Oh, there is too. Absolutely wonderful. Okay. So in Italy, 1, 2, 3. No, wait. Let's not recruit any Germans. Yeah, okay, these guys are actually Italian. Were we recruiting Germans? I know I saw them in the list. No, we have 4 North Italian guys. Okay, wonderful. North Italians. We'll build another North Italian. Fantastic. There's mostly Italians. There's not a lot of minorities. I mean, there's probably a ton in the total population, if I can look at that. Only about actually still about half our population is Italian, which is kind of surprising. There's just such a mishmash, I don't know, just of cultures in Africa that none of them really dominates the area. Friendly, neutral, friendly. Okay. Spain wants an alliance. Okay, I didn't even know it broke. Guess I want to increase opinion with you. People are going to probably start offering me alliance offers, because once you go to war, people like break them, and it's a little bit annoying. And poor Poland got annexed. We will intervene immediately. Is there a truce over with you? It is. So I think we are just going to dismantle. See, it's 20, and it takes forever. So I think we're just going to do a humiliate, which is like half a year. We'll fabricate, and it's also worth like no infamy at all. So it should be a relatively easy war. And of course we're training, we're training up new armies. There's so many people in Ethiopia that you just get a huge number of troops from the area. So you have what, 3 armies right now? Yeah, we have 3 African armies. Orange is being taken over by, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna assume that they're communist. Oh no, they were actually nationalist for Basotho. Interesting. We want state capitalism, I think. I think that was the best one. And these guys want, like, healthcare. No, they want unemployment subsidies. Is there any unemployment subsidies? Ah, there was. Very, very little, but they were there. Okay, so we're going to build a new army. It's hard to see Serbia from Austria, but I think we can march our troops up here, assuming that we have military access, and we do. This will let us move a army basically from Serbia up north. So, okay, let's see. We're going to go... We're probably just going to ignore this area, but we're going to go, like, here. Okay, so we actually want to put another 27 stack. Maybe in this province. Just cover as much territory as possible. So what I'm going to do this war, it's going to be different than most of the other wars. Ooh, who are these guys? Communist. Hey, look, communist, you're going to have, a much bigger issue to deal with in 2 months. Okay, 0.8 infamy. That's basically nothing. 24? Yeah, of course. 24 prestige? Absolutely wonderful. How far are we behind 1 and 2? Did our king just get assassinated? I think he did. Oh, ho, 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 Austria. Oh, Austria. We can absolutely afford such a war. That was really the perfect time that could possibly happen. Oh my god, Austria. Oh, you silly goose. You shouldn't have... I don't even know what you're doing. What, you want yourself to try to roll back? Is that why you assassinated the king? Seems a little bit foolish. But now it's time to declare World War I. Dismantle nation. 100% we achieve it. We will achieve it. And will everybody accept? Afghanistan won't, and Argentina won't. But they don't matter, unsurprisingly. And this is it. Well, I mean, this is the War of Italian Aggression. They killed my king. That's not, or maybe it's an emperor. I don't really know what we have in charge, but still. I wonder if we move in. Oh, so I'm gonna definitely have to stop. Put these all the way back up to max. We'll see if the British will join. They probably will. We'll move this guy up north. If I attack into this, will we support the rebels? I hope so. But either way, we'll find out, won't we? See if we can support the communist rebels. I know that's not a thing that they would actually do. Trace Argentina, Afghanistan, but everybody else was like, oh, fuck yeah, bud. Of course we want to be part of this. And I think we actually did support the rebels. We probably actually don't want to, like, march in. Or, actually, did we get gas attack? Did we ever get the thing researched? Do they have gas attack? No, okay, so I think the British have gas attack. Okay, so they're funneling troops over here. They're losing way more troops than we are, so that is definitely a bright side. Did Germany not join? They have a truce United Kingdom. Oh, okay. Who's the war leader? It's the British. Well, I mean, I think I've gotten, like, war scores, or, peace deals that were worth, like, 100% in the past. Also, we probably are going to need to mobilize. And we'll set up a ton of rally points, because there's always problems where I forget the rally points, and then all of a sudden there's like 100,000, 200,000 men in one province. So we'll set up like 3 rally points. Look, there's 30 brigades that want to rise up in Rome. Well, you know, not rise up, but you know what I mean. Be recruited from Rome. They took a -3. Do you have a better defense general? You don't. But they're losing. They're still losing more men than we are. So if you can reinforce that, that'd actually be beneficial. We're actually losing a ton of men here. I think I have a 5 attack general. Oh, that is not. That is just not fair, is it? Even the Swiss got involved, which is kind of amazing. When does your truce with the British end? It ends in 1911. Why do you have another? How do you have a truce that lasts 6 years from now? That doesn't even make sense. I thought truces only lasted 5. Which shows what I know. Oh, we're losing a lot of men here. Okay. Well, we can do 2 things. We can either put more men into the battle. Yeah, we spend as much money as possible. We just need to win a few, you know, decisive battles against the against the Austrians, and hopefully make sure that none of our allies fall. Oh, someone actually agreed to be our ally. Some guy all the way down in... If that was Bahrain. Which I thought was over here. They will not accept... Why would you ally me if you don't want to accept the call to arms? Okay, let's see. Who are we allied to? This guy. Will you join our war? They will not accept. Why do you bother it's like honoring the call if you don't want to be part of it? I don't know. So let's see. Do they even... They do stay our ally. They do. It does say that they're our ally, but they don't accept the call, which makes no sense. Like, why do it if you don't want to actually be part of the war? Will any of them join the call to arms? I mean, Spain's in it. Belgium's in it. Also, let's see if... Venezuela... Oh, wait. Oh, we just fear, like, Venezuela and stuff? Well, that's odd. I don't know why. But, you know, I don't really care. Also, it just threw them in our sphere as well. So, you know, we'll call them into the war. Venezuela, you want to be involved? Argentina, I don't think wants to be involved. Oh, no, they will be involved. Okay, so they get added to our sphere and become our ally. They will join the war. If they don't get put into our sphere, then they, you know, they won't be part of the war. They will not accept. Okay. So we have a bunch of people here. Like Afghanistan, I don't care about. Bahrain. Where the hell's Bahrain? I thought Bahrain was like in India. Wait, no, they accept. Oh, it's this island. Of course, it's that island. Will you call them? Oh, they will join the war. But once again, I don't really care about them. Belgium, I care about. Bulgaria, I care about. The Congo Free State, I care about. This guy, I don't. They also mostly want to go under American influence. Switzerland, I want to ban the Germans. Venezuela, I also don't care about. But as long as they join the war effort, then that's really all I could care about. I mean, we're being outflanked, which is, I think, the issue here. So if we just, like, throw more troops at the battle, that'll obviously solve all our issues. Venezuela, Argentina, Afghanistan, and Bahrain have all joined in. This guy, he was an attack general. He was a +5 attack general. What's the likeliness that he's also a +5 defense general? I'm going to go with pretty low, if not basically impossible. Send more troops up north. We'll follow him. He was a 0 defense general, which is, you know, kind of what I was banking on. These guys are all mobilizing. The Greeks are also... You're involved in the war as well. Like, some people, like Afghanistan, aren't going to help us. Bahrain, they're not going to help us. They're mostly just going to die. Which is probably bad, because they're just going to add war score against us. And this actually... It's actually not considered a great war, because there's only one great power on my side. We have no great power allies involved. This battle actually might have been a mistake. I mean, they're losing more men than we're losing. Which is generally what I would consider a battle going our way. Got people up here. I think we'll just attack them more. And once we get down to the point where they only have infantry stacks, that is where we are basically going to flourish. Because we're going to have, you know, more than just pure infantry stacks. We're going to have stacks that can actually, you know, support them. I mean, it looks like everything is going pretty alright. Where are you going? You're going to here. I guess we'll just kind of follow you. It's not like there's any, like, supply line to Victoria 2 that I need to be concerned about. Who are you? You're a +2 attack general. You are going into this province, probably occupy it. We'll send a, you know, army to reinforce. Oh, you're actually losing a ton of men. Why are you losing men? Let's look at this battle. You have... Okay, you actually need troops. Send in a pure infantry stack to relieve pressure. You are going... You're the 5 attack generals. We do not want to be defending. So we actually don't want to outrun this guy, because that's actually going to be detrimental to us. We have 24 stack, send him over. We have a 57 stack, we'll send him over here to maybe kill this 12. But, I mean, the board should be in our favor. Like, we have a majority of the military points. Yeah, the British were dismantled. Well, they weren't dismantled, they were cut down to size. We want another battle. Yeah, this is definitely the time where we should be getting military techs. And look at our new unit models. We can see that they have the old unit models, which is generally what I always use to determine whether or not we're fighting a army that's weaker than us. Even though, you know, it's not a great system, but it's a system that I kind of use. These guys haven't been issued their new uniforms yet. Okay, so we have 29 stack here. We have a 30 of pure infantry. You guys go over here. Yeah, I don't really care. So Belgium's at war against... Oh, against nobody. I mean, we'll say yes. White peace. Fantastic for the war that doesn't actually exist. And what are you guys? Are you guys mostly... The middle column, I think, is infantry. You're actually mostly artillery and stuff, so I'm going to actually send you to reinforce this army, to give them, like, actual support. Oh, look at these casualty numbers. Oh, it's so awesome. It's so good. Okay. We'll add you to our sphere. We'll keep influencing you. Bulgaria, I'm a little bit concerned about, so we'll put more points into them. Decrease with Switzerland, decrease with Romania. Once again, I don't care about Afghanistan. I don't care about Lian Prabang. I don't care about these guys. You know, they're not actually super important. 39 stack. No more guys in Rome at the moment. But it looks like our coalition, I guess, against the Austrians is going absolutely splendidly. I mean, it's not really a coalition, but that's what you get for killing my king. Really, it's your fault. We need more men here. You are more men. So we'll send you to reinforce. Just make sure you kill more than you're losing. Really, that's all you gotta do. Look at that. You're inflicting twice as many casualties. That means we're winning. And that is good. Are we at war with Denmark? Oh, but did Denmark get involved in the war? And actually, Austria's allied to nobody at the moment, which is kind of amazing. I mean, it's nice to know that the Danish are involved. You know, they're definitely going to swing the tide of war in the Austrians' favor. But I do think that this is going to be a next, or, you know, this is going to be a time to end the video. So thanks very much for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Now, if you enjoyed, kindly thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.